Hello and welcome. I'm Kevin, and this is the perfect solution. Now, I presume you've arrived here today because you have a weight problem. You want to lose weight. You probably tried losing weight, gone up, come down, gone up, come down, yo-yo dieting. We've all done it. We've all been there. So you need a solution which is going to get you past this problem. It's going to help you lose weight permanently, stay slim lifelong. Now, I stayed fat for years. I've been a mentor for 25 years now. I've helped so many people lose weight you wouldn't believe, and very successfully using this same system. It's quite a simple system, as you're going to see in just a moment. But I failed to use it myself. But when I did, when I reached 60 3 years ago, I lost 44 kilos. Now I've put a couple of kilos back on. I can see it around my jowls here, but so I'm losing. I'm on the same journey. I'm going to lose some more weight again. But this is not a diet. I hate the word diet because the diet implies it's something you're going to go on and then something you're going to come off when you finish, and of course your weight goes up again. So this is about changing your behavior, about changing the way you eat, the way you exercise, the way you think about food generally. And when you do that, you're going to start getting success, consistent success, start losing weight, and you're going to find it easy to sustain. Now, some people, they'd like to come to a website and read it through a few times. Some people go straight to the offer. Other people like video and audio and the big overview. So what I've decided to do on this occasion is actually talk you through my page. So we're going to go to that right now. So what you can see here is I've actually made highlights on a few of the points I want to talk about. You won't see these highlights, but these are the important ones to me. Now, there are lots of reasons why people put weight on, why people stay chubby, cuddly, whatever you want to call it, but there are four main ones. So let's go over the four main ones right now, because if you can reverse these, you are going to lose weight consistently, easily, and it's going to be fun. So the first thing is, it's not fun. Most people, when they decide to lose weight, they do it the hard way. It's a bit like swimming up a fast-flowing river. They're stabbing themselves in the foot, and as a result, they constantly sabotage themselves. Look, if you're hungry, if you're not finding the food enjoyable, if you're just not enjoying it generally, if you're having to do loads of calorie counting and things that make it not fun, you're not going to do it. So you need to make your weight loss fun, and this is something I really concentrate on. Number two, you lack the motivation. Now, you need motivation to get anything done, and at the start of it we have lots of motivation, but have you noticed how many people they drop out? They start something and then it slowly falls off. That's very often due to the fact they do not have ongoing motivation. I have the perfect solution, and that's why I've called it just that. You're not accountable. Now, you really need to be accountable to yourself and to somebody else. And if you do this and you've got somebody holding you accountable, somebody who might say, so what went wrong here? What went wrong? Come on, let's talk it through. Then you're going to be more focused and have a direction to go in. Most important of all, you don't have a good eating solution. Now, everyone's trying to sell you diets and eating solutions, but let's get this straight right now. What is the perfect eating solution for you? Well, it's the one you enjoy, the one that suits you, the one that gets you results, but one you've adapted to suit you. Now, if you get those four things right, you're going to find actually losing weight easy. It's going to be fun. It's going to be sustainable. However, by complete contrast, or rather, please note, if you fail to include any of these elements, you're going to find your weight loss journey is going to be quite hard. It's going to be really difficult, and your chances of failure are going to multiply. So can you do this alone? Well, of course you can. No problem at all. But very, very few people do. Let me tell you that right now. If you look here, there's a link to the 10 weight loss commandments. The more strictly you follow them, the better, the more weight you're going to lose, the easier you'll find it. So one thing I would urge you to do is join my email list. There's a couple of links here. You can go straight the way through, because if you do that, another little video for you, and you can fill your name in below. If you do that, I'm going to keep you bang up to date with thoughts, ideas, consideration, which will help you to lose weight, which will help you to advance. Very few people actually do this by themselves. But there you are, there's the link. This is why I created the perfect solution. So why should you listen to me? I mean, that's a very good point, because I'm not a really thin person. I can't say, look, I've done this for 40 years and it works. I haven't. I've been doing it for 3 years. And if you read my story, the first thing I tell you is I'm not an annoying, naturally skinny individual. I'm not saying all naturally skinny people are annoying. My wife is really statuesque, slender. She can eat anything she wants. She never puts any weight on. Oh, terrible. But that's the way it is. We have to play the hand that we were dealt in life. So I started 3 years ago and I've lost a lot of weight and I'm about to lose a little bit more. So we're on the same journey. I can really identify with you. You'll understand where I'm coming from. I'm not going to be one of these skinny people going, you know, you've got to do this, get out running. I'm not going to do any of that, don't worry. But you are going to be losing weight. So let me tell you how the perfect solution works. Now, first of all, it's going to be delivered by video. No, I tell a lie, it's going to be delivered by email with links to videos. These can be short videos, a bit like this one, me talking to you, giving you some ideas and an action plan, something you need to do, something you need to implement in your life. And we'll be doing that every other day. That's 15 times a month. So 15 videos you'll be getting every month. So they'll come through by email and there'll be links to videos. Now, this means you can watch them anywhere. You can watch them on your computer, you can watch them on your tablet, your mobile phone. Now, I just realized just the other day that 73% of people who have emails off me, they now open them on mobile device. So you can open these directly on your mobile device, dip in, dip out, watch them multiple times. It's really convenient. So in addition to delivering you content, which is going to have ongoing motivation, encouragement, I'm going to be sharing some tried, tested, and proven content ideas. I'll answer your questions. Now, I have a course I want to take you down. This is tried and tested. I've been using it for years, and I've even gone through it myself, and it really worked. But if you want other areas covering, just ask questions, and if I get round to get the time, I'll include them. So let's be more specific about what we're going to be covering. Every month, I'm going to be providing you with a fresh challenge with the objective of developing new self-serving habits. Because right now, the reason that you're overweight is you've got lots of bad habits we've got to throw out and change or adapt and improve with better habits. And when you do that, you'll start losing weight consistently. Now, the first month's challenge made a big difference to me. I think you'll really like it. And it's very, very easy for me to do on a daily basis. I'll also be sharing with you lots of weight loss related mythology, tips, ideas, techniques, and recipes. Remember, it's about what's right for you. If it suits you, use it. If it gets results, use it. Test and try it. You'll be getting links to articles, or the occasional article will I find where I get my information from. The more you learn, the more you'll go forward, the more your weight you'll lose, the easier you'll find it to do. So you need to be able to learn as much as you can. You're going to get ongoing direction in forming new habits, tips and ideas in making your journey a fun one, an enjoyable process. Now, this is really key to me. It must be fun. It must be enjoyable, because then it becomes sustainable. I'm going to provide you with weight loss success stories to provide inspiration, answers to other member questions, and we might even have regular live sessions. Now, what this means is, rather than me just sending you a link to a video, we'll arrange to have a session at a certain time. You turn up there, the video will appear, I'll be there going, hi, and you can actually ask questions live. Everyone will see those questions, and I'll try and answer them for you there and then. Feel free to ask questions, as many as you like, and I'll be answering them in the videos, but I won't say, Fred asked this or Julie asked this, because it might embarrass you. But that way, by answering those questions, it means everyone can benefit from them. So it's a real community. I'll be holding you accountable, and every week I'll be sending you a link to an accountability page. Now, there might just be one question on there, but these are not ordinary questions. They're designed to sort of really make you think terribly deeply. They're designed to disturb you a little bit. So you go forward, you take action, you start changing your behavior. By the way, I'm an NLP, neuro-linguistic programming master practitioner. So what I'm trying to change here is your way of thinking, because when you change your way of thinking, then you'll find it easy. In fact, you can use this on anything in life and you'll find it easy. So I'm trying to change your thinking. So that's what holding you accountable will do for you. So your expectation. Now look, together we're going to become a very formidable force. We're going to make this happen. All you have to do is make the commitment, partner with me, and the sooner you get started, the better. Now, people quite often say, how long will this take? Well, it takes as long as it takes, and a lot depends on you, how determined you are, how much time you put into it. Some people are quite happy to spend the year losing their excess weight and then staying slim forever. Other people want to do it quicker. But I would suggest that you just look at losing a few pounds. If you can lose a few pounds every week, that's really great. I tend to lose about £2 a week if I'm trying to lose weight. And it's very easy to maintain after that. So the sooner you get started, the better. But the longer it takes, the better it will be for you and your overall health. Now, the main ingredient of this weight loss solution is really simple. Just take action, immediate action. Just get into it. You probably want to know what kind of mentor I am. And I've been called a few things. I think probably the best way of describing me would be a little bit forceful. You see, I don't like excuses because I've given them all myself. I know them all. You won't get away with them. People, my students tend to love me for the weight they lose. They hate me for not letting them get away for nothing. I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm going to get on your case if it's not working for you. I've heard every excuse before. I've got the t-shirt, got the surfboard. You're not going to get away with anything. So I suppose you could say I'm a hard coach. I'm a hard mentor. But isn't that what you need to get where you want to be? You can do this. Now, when you believe you can achieve almost anything. You're probably about here on what you can achieve in life, down here somewhere. I'm not trying to insult you, I'm not trying to upset you, but we can achieve so much more. And with my help, you actually will. Generally, we know what we have to do. You know what you have to do to lose weight. You probably haven't got as much education as you should. It's just you don't do it. You haven't got somebody holding you accountable, somebody constantly motivating you, somebody pushing you all the time. And that would be my job. Momentum is your very best friend. And it's one of my main objectives to build momentum into your weight loss journey. Now, here I give you an example of momentum in action, and it's the car pusher's story. Have you ever had to push a car that's broken down? If you get behind it and you start pushing, it's really heavy. Even a small car, they're heavy. They take a lot of effort to get moving. The heavier you are, the easier they are to get going. But as soon as you get a little bit of momentum, the wheels start moving. As long as you're not going up a hill, if it's on flat road, it gets easier. Then you start pushing it very easily. Before long, you've got it up to a good walking pace, and you can push it with just one hand. In fact, you can get running behind it with just one hand. That's momentum. A body in motion generally stays in motion until it's acted upon by an outside force. Now, on this occasion, with the car going along the flat road, if it's moving, it's going to be gravity, it's going to be friction. And in fact, if you got in front of it at this point, it would run you over. It'd be very difficult to stop. So you can see that when you get momentum working for you, then you start going a long way. It becomes a lot easier. So momentum is something we're trying to build in this program, something you need to do in your weight loss program. And the more momentum you get, the easier it is to maintain. So now we come to the cost of membership, and it's going to be really insignificant, I promise you. However, the costs may go up in the future. If you purchase today, it won't go up to you at all. But the number you see on the video in just a moment may be different to the number you actually see on the page below when you go to purchase. So today is the cheapest cost you will ever get the perfect solution. And I'd like you to just imagine how you'll feel if you lose £5, £10, £20. If you're a small lady, you probably only need to lose £10, £20, and that's a lot. If you're a big man, you probably need to lose 40, 50, 60, 70. Can you hear the rain on the window outside? Never mind, that won't stop us. I don't want the cost of this course to be a prohibiting factor. For many years, I taught this on a one-to-one basis, and the minimum cost was £500 a month. You're not going to be asked that today. It's not going to be any sort of problem at all. The cost is going to be so low, anyone can afford it. And this is what I've aimed to do. I don't want the cost of the perfect solution to be a prohibiting factor. I want as many people as possible to be able to benefit from it, and that means you. So it's very, very affordable. It's a real steal. I'm based in the UK in the summer, in the warmer months, and in the Philippines in the winter. So I tend to sell everything in pounds because that's what I'm used to. And the cost right now is actually £11. You can click here and it'll convert it into dollars, into euros, or whatever. I said everyone could afford it. £11 for a month. Here in the UK, that's not going to buy you a pizza unless you buy it from one of the bargain stores and cook it yourself at home. It's probably, I hope you're not a smoker, but if you are, that's about 28 cigarettes. If you're a drinker and you go to a pub here, that's about 2.5 pints of beer. And you're getting all of this. I'm sorry for the analogy and the comparison, but I just wanted to show you how inexpensive this is for what you're going to get back. Okay, so here we are. It's £11 a month. And you're going to get 15 videos every month. Ongoing motivation, ideas, tips and techniques, fun challenges, new habit development. You can ask related questions. You'll be held accountable and so much more. I've already mentioned it. If you purchase today, your costs will not go up. And by the way, I expect people to be on this course, not for a few months, but probably for a few years, because if you can get your weight down and then you can maintain it for a couple of years, you won't need me anymore. You'll be very good at this. What cost would you put on getting slim? People will pay 500, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 pounds. I'm not charging anywhere near this, and this is going to be fun and it's going to be easy. So what's going to happen if you don't join? Well, most likely nothing's going to happen. You're going to stay the size you are. You're going to stay chubby. You stay cuddly. A year from now, you'll be the same size, have a few more grey hairs, and probably 1 year less to live. And by the way, if you are heavily overweight, you are going to decrease your life by years. So just consider that for a moment before you make a decision. If this is not for you right now, I totally understand. Just come back when you're ready. I'll be here and waiting. Please remember to make sure that you join the email list so I'll keep up to date with you. You don't forget me. You stay connected. As you see at the bottom here, I've actually put a whole load of frequently asked questions. If you have any questions, just come to the top of the page and click on the home link or under the home link, and it will show you how to get in contact with us, or how to get into contact with me. There we are. Just use this form for getting in touch with me. If you want to give any feedback or anything, just click here and write it out, and I'll get straight back in touch with you if it requires a reply. So there you have it, the perfect solution. Now, if you're serious about losing weight and nothing's worked for you, this will. All you have to do is get started, take action, and you'll start losing weight. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to speaking to you again, hopefully in another video very shortly. Bye-bye for now.